Okay everyone, we are out the front of my motorcycle clubhouse. I'm going to go over and do the spin to win quickly. See if we can't get a little goodie. I've won a fair few cars on the spin to win, but I'd really like to win more. So we are going to eventually modify a car. I haven't even looked in the list. It will be in the thumbnail, I guess. Apparently I may have had my oppressor out last time I was playing. For whatever reason. Probably someone trolled me and I decided to get them back. I'm a bit of a fan, like I'm usually like pretty humble when I'm playing. I don't really troll people too much. But then when someone fucks with me, I go have some fun. It's just, you got to keep it a little bit interesting. It's not about like vengeance or anything like that. It's more about just like, I need someone to sort of fuck with, and I only really want to mess with the people that mess with me, I guess. If you grief too much or troll too much, too heavily, it really ruins the experience for a lot of people in the game, and I'd like to cultivate a population in video games as opposed to destroy them. So it's good, definitely have a little bit of fun with trolling for sure, but you've just got to learn to draw a line, I guess. It's like modders. If there's like good modders on, it's not such a big deal. You might have to leave the server because they're about to crash it or something like that. But an asshole modder, like, you know, you can change server every 20 minutes and find an asshole modder on each server. 40k. I haven't won any cars in bloody ages. Thing looks like a bit of a piece of junk anyway. So I'm going to go over to my workshop quickly, or my auto shop, and just make sure there's car park in there. Because I'm pretty sure, I can't quite remember, but I did have, I mentioned it before that I had a... Can you get on your bike, mate? Since when is that a thing? Get on your bike, bro. He usually just flips it over, right? There we go. Come on, buddy. You can manage it.
Alright, we might be ready to move.
Get rid of Lester. Sick of those phone calls every time you load up the game too. Oh my god. I don't know if you can turn them off. I tried to research it to figure it out. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. The DeLorean, I deleted it somehow, and I'm not entirely sure. I think I might have added it to a garage that already had vehicles or something, and it said, you know, it gave me a prompt, but I didn't notice, and I just clicked the button because I just wanted to play the game. And it deleted a $5 million car, so that was a bit... That was a little bit how you going. Oh, I got shitloads of space in here. Take the Calico. Calico? Yeah, take the Calico. So I'm just going to take it outside quickly, and... Where's my view on that? Seems like the game volume's really low. My car's very quiet. Okay, so let's have a look in the... Should have enough money. Should have enough money. Legendary Motorsport. We want something, one of the new ones. How much cash have I got? 2.4 million. I really need to farm money, and I'm so lazy. I do not want to do it. If there's a modder out there that wants to just hook us up. 2.3 million. I've barely got enough money to even modify any of the cars, to be perfectly honest. Bravado, 2.14 million. It's not going to be enough. I guess we might have to set up a Caio Perico. That looks alright. 1.2 million. Ocelot Jugular, let's do it. Eventually, I'm going to have to sort out, organize getting money. I really don't want to have to farm Caio Perico over and over again. Auto shop. I've just done it an absolute shit ton. And I'm over it, I guess. I'd almost consider shark cards if I wasn't so far against buying in-game content. I come from a generation, or I guess like, you know, when I was younger, there was no like sort of paid DLC. You really just got a game and you played it, and it was a base price, and I'm resistant to change. We'll just say I'm resistant to change. In some ways. Try to embrace change where possible. Take that. So I'm just going to stuff around until my car comes through. There's a really fun thing I was trying to do. You have to do it with a Toreador down in those big drains, but I don't have my Toreador at the moment. Cars don't usually take this long, do they? Sometimes they might take a little while. There we go. The Jugular. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hole there. The Calico, if I ever do like the premium races through the streets and stuff like that, straight up Calico. I think out of all the tuners, I think it was a part of the tuners or something, it's just got the best acceleration and handling and everything. Like it's a gem. So this, I'm guessing Evo Lancer or something, right? It certainly looks like it. I have no idea what it's actually meant to be. So yeah, this is just a sort of wing it video. I didn't figure out what car I wanted. I didn't figure out anything. I just decided let's go jump in and do up another car because it's been too long since I've done one, I guess. Gotta get all our brakes and everything. Front bumpers. I'm hoping we've got some options for this car. You've got all those other little JDMs like the WRX and things like that that have plenty of modification options. Oh, I like that one. So I might do one of those JDMs at some stage because I know they've got a shitload of options and you can do a shitload to actually make them, you know, because these videos, I want the cars to come out looking pimp as shit. Like I want it to be amazing. I don't want to go through here and see bloody 3 options like I'm seeing a lot. Get the dual exhaust pipes, fenders. Let's go the normal ones. Painted lip. And car customization. Yeah. I think for most people that are playing GTA, like it's a massive deal. You do want a shitload of options for your vehicles. As many as possible, ultimately. Let's chunk the shit out of that bonnet, I reckon. What do we got? Painted drift. I think we'll go the painted. 11k. Horn, lights. Probably good that it doesn't have that many. You gotta get the xenon lights. What have I got? 1 million left. It'd be nice in real life. Front, back and sides. 28 grand for neon lights. Imagine if that was real life. It's disgusting. We always forget, well, I say we, but I always forget to do the neons. The Ocelot. That looks nice and clean. What did that one do? Oh, it's got some grey stuff at the back. It's not really a sporty looking car in the sense that I'm going to put giant stickers down the side of it. A little bit of anime art. They could add so many more liveries to these vehicles. I know it's probably a reasonable bit of work. And they do add a lot of extra content to the game. I've got to add something to it. I think I like the Ocelot stripe. It's just a little... It's just nice. It's not too much to it. Do the respray eventually. Yeah, I'll chuck a carbon roof on it. I think we'll keep carbon wing as well. And I didn't actually take this thing for a test spin before we modified it, which is a bit of a shame. So next video, I think I'm just going to keep the normal skirts. So next video, I'll start back over at the nightclub again and do the test drive over and things like that. I got a little bit carried away today. I just finished recording a video for Abiotic Factor, my second video, or second and third, I guess, after I cut it. If you haven't seen Abiotic Factor and you're into like survival RPG, check out the video, not just to check out my content, but it's actually a really fun game. I'm trying to focus on recording games that I enjoy playing as opposed to the games that people want. I know that's the quickest way to grow a YouTube channel, but on the same token, I have to enjoy. Nothing's going to convey well through the content if I'm not enjoying myself, so it's finding some form of balance, I guess, there. I could definitely chase the trends over and over again, but I'd probably end up headbutting a brick wall because I was just so bored. Yeah. So yeah, and I don't want to get pigeonholed on one video game. This is a gaming channel. I'd prefer people that were viewing the content to be here for me and the content, not just, you know, 10 tips and tricks to keep you alive. I like playing video games and I'm passionate about playing video games. I don't know that I'm 100% passionate about making informational video game videos. Just me. Okay, so we're gonna keep it pretty basic. I think we're actually just gonna keep I was just talking that whole time, to be perfect. Just getting a little bit carried away. This is more of a venting session for me than anything else. You guys get to listen to it all. Transmission. Take this thing for a flog through the mountain. Let me see if you want to, let me know if you want to see like content about anything in GTA, like anything at all. I need ideas. I've got a lot going on at the moment and I'd love any help or any inspiration or any ideas, anything you guys want to see, because that's just going to make content that you guys want and it's going to make my life a little bit easier. So I've put a little bit on my plate at the moment. They look pretty clean, maybe with color. They all actually look relatively nice. Ooh, the black. I do like the black insert. I don't have a lot of black cars too. It's very plain. Like, obviously I love black. I think I'm sitting here dressed head to toe in black. But I don't know. Sometimes you just need a little bit more color in your life, I guess. I'm just gonna stick with those rims. I think I'd like to see custom, I said it in another video, I'm sure, but more wheel options. Because that's, you know, if you've ever bought rims for your car in real life, you look through that pamphlet, I don't know how many times, but a lot. You look over that pamphlet 50 times before you decide which wheels you want. Okay, wheel color. I don't think we can change it, can we? Oh, it's the little rim on the outside. Yeah, nice. Can we get yellow? Match it up. Oh, the orange looks alright. I think we're better off matching the yellow with the wheels. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. The line's a little bit average, the livery's a little bit average, but we all saw the options. Most of the liveries are average, really. I don't know if I can get secondary. Let's see, windows, could have blacked them out. Yeah, see, that looks so much better. That looks beastie. So, fenders, is it fenders? Can I get secondary? Oh, I've already got secondary. Okay. So now we need to do our paint job. Respray. Primary, classic. Keeping it black, I wouldn't mind it. But I think if we have a different primary to the secondary with those fenders, it's going to make it... Yeah, see? Just adds a way more character. I did my panel beating apprenticeship in real life. don't know if I mentioned this in another video, but yeah, so I did vehicle smash repair as a trade when I was first out of school. So I've got a little history, a little background with cars, know a little bit about them. Can't say I'm an absolute buff, especially these days. By the end of my apprenticeship, a car became a car because I was sick of fixing them. They're really not built to be worked on at all. Like, engineers, they love building shit, but they, you know, they don't take as much into consideration about the work that's going to be needed after what they've done. So yeah, very frustrating industry. It's like, you know, well done to anyone who sticks it out. It's just gritty and dirty. I like that blue, but I'd like it in a... Can we just get a color wheel? I'd like it darker. Oh, it's such a shame. If I could just darken that down a little bit. But I think, like, ultimately in my garage, I really wouldn't have a lot of blue cars. I think we're going to stick with it. I'd love a lighter tone. Sorry, a darker tone of it, but... What is that? Nautical blue. That's a nice blue. And I think we need to change the secondary... Classic, but chic. What? Nah. I can't remember what it was. Like a... some form of Holden sedan. He came in, he'd spent like 50 grand on the motor and chip torque. Absolutely worked the shit out of it. And then I think he was dragging it, so we had to cut the rear guards. Basically just cut a nice clean line around the guard and then just flare it right out. I think we had to bring it out like 8 inches or something to cover the rear wheels properly. But that was really fun. We did up like one of the Monster Energy cars for like one of their show cars and stuff like that. It was really cool. You can have a lot of fun if you get into the fabrication side of things as opposed to just straight up smash repairs. Pink, that's a little out there. Do we have to get yellow to match the yellow? I think we might. What's that? Bright orange. Yellow. Oh, that looks shit. That looks so gross. It's got a pop. Give me some pop. Even a slight tinge off with the blue. So that's that. It looks a little patchwork. The colors just aren't molding as well as I want. It looks really good just with the blue. Every other color just stands out and looks disgusting. And I think that roof can fuck right off, to be honest. I don't know if I should pull myself up on swearing either. They're just words. Toughen up, soldiers. And why is my... Nah. See, I don't like carbon anything. I don't think in real life either. Spoiler. So I'm wasting money I don't have. I think we'll go primary. Or is that primary or secondary? They're both the same color. It doesn't really matter. Either way, I just don't want, you know, low level. Aha, and light. Neon color, blue. Nice light. Mint green, electric blue. Guess that's what we're getting. Electric blue. Isn't that a song? Electric. Oh. I don't know if I'm gonna get copyrighted for saying that shit. I don't know how any of that stuff works, hey? Like, oh my god. Such a good song though. It's one of those songs when you hear it or when you think about it, you want to sing it. That looks pretty badass, not gonna lie. Fucking down for that shit. It looks cool. It doesn't fit in this garage, it's my JDM garage. I don't know if you want to take them for a spin, take them all through for a spin through the mountains. I'd love more like time trials around the map and stuff like that. They added time trials in the online, so there'll be like a stopwatch around the map somewhere, so you'll have like a... I'd love way more of those. Me and my bro, so this track that I take you all out on to test out the vehicles out through the mountains, me and my older brother used to just go through these mountains, like through this track over and over again, racing each other, like doing time trials. And that's just fun as shit for me, like doing time trials. This thing flogs, by the way. It handles well. Steering under acceleration sort of, whoa, goes a bit stiff. Or the wobble test. I think, because I was going over a bit of a lip there too. Maybe I should do that too quickly before we go through the mountain. So yeah, me and my brother used to just do time trials, and we weren't even online, so we'd just go to like the street where you get the Bugatti. Go and grab the Bugatti and go and fog through the mountains. Good old days. Okay, so squiggly line test. This is after modification. Going over a bit of a lip there. Yeah, that's so easy to get back. So I actually went over a lip at the same time while I was sliding sideways, which would generally get you to slide sideways pretty uncontrollably. Man, this thing flogs. Well, obviously not the fastest car, but it's fun as shit. I like the sound. It could definitely like wind over a little bit more and have like a bit more bass, a bit more depth. So yeah, we just used to flog it up through this track. That's why I love just driving up through these mountains, I guess. The Ocelot. I think the Ocelot was one of the first cars I got out of the spin to win as well. XA21 supercar. I was pumped as shit. Especially like early game, you really need a nice car. You need something to get you around the map decent. The basic cars are absolute trash. So yeah, getting the Ocelot basically straight off the bat. Well, I think it's fair to say with my ability of driving and how well I'm doing through here that it's a good car. Because I'm bad. Go and cut a little hot lap through the estate. Oh. Good acceleration. It doesn't want to... It wants to bite and it wants to get traction as well. Like it's not trying to slide out all over the place. Ah! Cut a little hot lap out. Piss off all the people in the neighborhood. All the rich folk. It's funny, I see someone driving around here and I think he's got an RX-7 and it's pimped as. Like it's... He clearly likes to plug the shit out of it. But the area that I live in, it's just... It doesn't make sense, I guess. It's the random RX-7. Okay, now I'm... Focus. Eyes back on the road. Pick the gap. Pick the gap. Don't look at the ass of the car I'm trying to get past. Some random people. I got distracted by pedestrians. Oh my god. Classic me. Let's take this thing down to the... Just want to play around. I think this is actually a good test too, because you're going through the mountains a lot, and I like cars that accelerate quickly, like you come up to something like this, and say you just did a complete dead stop. Just gets good traction, takes off. Like it's not, you know, you're not sitting there sliding. If I had my RX-7, I would be sitting on the spot doing nothing. So we'll go down to the airport and do our little jump, see if we can park the car or not. Our usual little jumpy poo. I love just driving off, when it works, and you just hit random jumps and you get like some random ass flip on the roads and just that cool absolute luck shit. For me to like record that and make a short that goes bloody viral or something like that. You're just sitting there for hours attempting these things. I've got a short that's just like parking the Toreador, and it's at the same area that we're going to now at the airport off the big ramps. That took me 10 minutes to record. I was so pumped. I got 2 almost perfect jumps pretty much straight away, and I was just like, I'm not. I should have stuck around and tried a little bit harder to get a better park. I might have had a better chance of hitting, but I got that sort of quality in 10 minutes, and I was like, I can post that. I think it looks good. It was the basic gist of what I wanted to get. It just wasn't 100% perfection. I wonder what that blue dot... It's still there. Is that a vehicle to go and deliver? I do like delivering my vehicles. Oh, this thing feels great. It actually just feels good. The driver could snap back the gears a little bit quicker. Definitely no bloody Dom Toretto this lad. Dom Toretto already would have gone through 13 gears by now. Slide into it. It is a car to deliver. I think they're pretty nice. They're not the fastest car. I would go and deliver it. I love doing those things. Just because they're easy money. Like 20 grand for doing nothing. I'm all about easy money. Fire Perico definitely is the fastest way to farm money that I'm aware of, besides getting a mortar to just dump $1 million in front of you, but I think it's probably take me about an hour to an hour and a half per Calico run. Fire Perico run. Calico. So, yeah. It's just a matter of finding the time. I'm really trying hard on YouTube, so I've got a lot on my plate, or I've put a lot on my plate, I guess. But I'm gonna try and eat it all. Let's go. Always some dickhead coming up that ramp. Oh, shit. We didn't even get the... Whee! Okay, yeah, that didn't work 100%. We're not counting that one. If we don't land on the car park, it can't count. I'm introducing rules. Oh shit. Thought I could hook that back around then. We're gonna have enough acceleration in this thing to get up there for sure. I can't remember what that other car was that didn't have the guts to get up there. Right in the middle. I could probably be more like try to be more aware of what I'm doing. I didn't make it. One day I'm going to do a perfect re-entry into that ramp, and I'm not going to be recording. I'll know. That's the main thing. Oh shit, that was horrible. I tried to avoid that lady. Oh no. Give me my car back. I think we may have lost it. There we go. Oh, that pumped out of it. A little bit worse for wear. Okay, so there's a lesson for everyone too. Don't try and avoid the pedestrians, just clean them up. Just clean them all up, mate. Otherwise, you're gonna throw yourself off. Yeah, don't... Maybe... No. I was almost gonna let it, like, try and roll forward. I've only got one attempt left. Oh, so close. It started the stunt jump. What? I went through the checkpoint, I guess. I was really expecting to do more. Okay, so we hit the lady this time. Let's see if we hit the car park. Well, look, we didn't get a perfect park. That is 100% for sure. But we made it up to the car park and we hit the ladies, so I proved a very valuable, a very big lesson there. Don't divert your path for the pedestrians. Whoop. Too much. Okay. What are we at? 31 minutes. Yeah, so I just got a fresh one out because I didn't want to end the video on that piece of chunky crap. I really like it. I think it looks sick. I don't know. I think it's potentially BMW. I don't know. Those headlights look Lancer as. Evo Lancer. I suppose I could probably check online, but I don't really want to. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments. And let me know if you like the vehicle, and let me know what content you might like to see. And enjoy your weeks, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you very much for checking out the video, guys. Don't forget to drop a like and a sub, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.